Recently, the Congress passed a bill, just barely, by the skin of their teeth and the hair of their nuts, passed a bill that would repeal the ATF, as we all know, the domestic terror organization that we all hope contracts pancreatic cancer, stage 4, repealed every member, from the head of it to the janitors. All of them get it, Goes without saying, though. They repealed their pistol brace ban on AR-15 and AK-47 pistols. Sheila Jackson Lee, the Texas representative, testified on it. She's historically anti-gun, and she had this to say. Go ahead and check this out.
A veteran can buy a brace any day of the year. You haven't lived until you see a shootout in your district between a criminal with a ghost gun. We don't need automatic weapons in the hands of civilians. There's no hunting purpose. There's no purpose.
Already illegal.
You can buy the brace without a background
No, you can't.
check. But when it becomes a dangerous weapon, when that brace changes the gun's legal status and makes it, in essence, the same that caused the mass shooting at a Boulder, Colorado supermarket.
That's what caused it. The fact it was 2 inches shorter.
The stabilizing brace made and a shorter barrel made a pistol under federal gun regulations.
What you just said,
all right, that's enough,
is one of the most...
All right, Sheila, 2 words for you. 2 words, 2 syllables. Ready? Be fast. It's an acronym. Balance, eyes, face, arms, speech, time. That's the acronym for stroke awareness, because I think you were having one on the podium there. You know who's happy about that speech? John Fetterman, because he's no longer the most member of Congress. No one is happier.
Stupid, ugly ogre.
No one is happier about that speech than John Fetterman, because he's like, oh my God, maybe there's hope for me. This woman's been in office for 30 years. You know what? Abraham Lincoln once said, sometimes it's better to be thought a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. If you don't know what the hell you're talking about, it's okay to not have an opinion. It's not only is it okay to not have an opinion, it's preferable. You certainly don't make you base your entire career around it like Sheila Jackson Lee has. You'd think this woman's been in Congress for an ungodly amount of years. You'd think at some point, guns have been her central issue. You would think at some point she would stop and say, maybe I should research the things that I want to ban. Maybe I should do I watch a YouTube video on it. Has she fired a gun? Has she held one? Has she seen one that wasn't on a screen? I'm genuinely curious. I don't know if she has. This is a moron. Like I said, there are people that it's about disarmament for them, and then there are just complete morons that are uneducated. I think she falls into that group. The uneducated morons. I truly do. No one can answer the question, how does a stabilizing brace make a gun more violent or more lethal? No one can answer that question because it doesn't. There is no scenario where swapping out the stock for a stabilizing brace that's basically just another stock, if we're being real here, would make it more lethal. It doesn't exist. But the Democrats and the left and the regime, they want to gaslight you into thinking it does, because at the end of the day, the majority of their constituency is so stupid and so brain dead and so eager to fall in line with whatever bullshit narrative they have going on right now that they'll just happily do it. They'll eat it up. They'll eat it up like the bugs Klaus Schwab and George Soros want to feed them. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you could actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese Spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.